Feature is Espanol. Espanol.
You know it.
Gracias.
Like either these blue or black. Blue.
Feature is Espanol.
Hi, bestie. So the internet is doing what the internet does best again. And honestly, the way people are spiraling over this one is wild. Because right now, a whole wave of folks online are convinced that Stefon Diggs and Cardi B didn't just get close, didn't just link up, but actually got married behind the scenes and kept it tucked from the entire world. And the thing that set all of this off wasn't some dramatic leak or paparazzi photos or a random insider spilling secrets. Nope, it was one tiny moment in a completely normal interview. A moment that most people wouldn't even think twice about, unless you're chronically online, which the internet proudly is. So here's what happened, and I want you to picture it. Stefon is just chilling, doing this interview, answering questions, minding his business. Everything's moving smooth, everything's regular, and then, out of nowhere, he asks for a hoodie. Cool, whatever. Athletes do that all the time. But then he adds this little detail, this small sentence, this throwaway comment that somehow lit the whole internet on fire. He asks for another hoodie for his wife. And the moment that clip hit the timeline, baby, people lost it because everybody instantly jumped from zero to hold up, wife. Wife? Did he just say wife? The comment section went into detective mode so fast you'd think they were getting paid by the hour. People started rewinding the clip, slowing it down, enhancing the audio, analyzing his tone, doing the absolute most trying to figure out who exactly this wife could be. And because the internet has been whispering for months about Stefon and Cardi being closer than they appear, well, you already know where people took it. They started stitching the video with old rumors, old photos, old coincidences, and suddenly the story became, did Stefon Diggs just accidentally confirm he's secretly married to Cardi B? Now listen, we don't know if he was joking. We don't know if he was referring to someone else. We don't know if he was just using wife casually the way people say that's wifey. But what we do know is that this tiny little moment had social media absolutely feral, trying to piece together a timeline that nobody even knows exists. People are on TikTok like, y'all, this man did not blink when he said it. That was confidence. That was commitment. Others are like, wait, Cardi's been quiet lately. What does that mean? And then you have the crowd that's already planning the wedding anniversary they believe already happened. The whole thing is spiraling, and honestly, you just have to see the clip to understand why everyone is acting like this is the biggest slip up of 2025.
Feature is Espanol. Espanol.
You know it.
Gracias.
Like either these blue or black. Blue.
Feature is Espanol. Espanol.
You know it.
Gracias. Yo quiero uno más.
Uno más? ¿De
Yeah.
cuál color?
For mi esposa. Actually, give me two.
Okay.
A mini one. A mini one. Mini.
Mini?
Un poquito.
All right. All right,
Pequeño,
done.
pequeño. Decent work.
Decent work?
Yeah, I gotta get two more of these. Let me know when I got my side.
It's done. It's done. It's done.
Now this is where the internet really started spiraling, because people were sitting there like, okay, but what is actually going on between these two? Are they married? Is he just playing around with the word wife? Is it a term of endearment? Or is this one of those situations where everybody finds out months later that something major was going on behind the scenes? Because here's the thing, Stefon and Cardi just welcomed their baby boy, baby Brim, not too long ago. And ever since his arrival, these two have been appearing extremely close, extremely united, and honestly, they look genuinely happy despite the whirlwind of drama surrounding Stefon lately. And you know how fans are, they don't miss anything. So the second he dropped that wife comment, people went straight to the comments with zero hesitation and 10 times the energy. Some of the reactions were wild. You had people saying, calling another man's wife your wife is diabolical. Then there was someone else who said, nobody will ever want you with 3 kids will haunt Offset forever. And one person really hit a nerve with this one. Boy, you know damn well you should have wifed her when you had the chance instead of making her a baby mama. Like, people were not holding back. Everyone had something to say. Everyone had an angle. And nobody agreed on what this really meant. So now the entire internet is basically sitting around trying to decode the situation like it's some kind of mystery series. And honestly, I get it, because when a man casually calls a woman my wife, especially a woman he just had a child with, especially a woman who's been in the headlines non-stop, yeah, people are gonna raise eyebrows. So what do you think is actually happening? Do you believe Stefon Diggs and Cardi B secretly got married and just haven't told the world yet? Do you think he's calling her wife because he intends to put a ring on it soon? Or do you think people are reaching and reading too deeply into one little moment? Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation down in the comments below, because the theories are getting messy and honestly kinda entertaining. But that's everything for now. And trust, I'll be back with more as soon as this story takes its next turn.